Hey, it's the 4th of July today, and I'm going to cook some beer can chicken. Now, really, it only requires four ingredients. Obviously, the chicken here, a can of beer for one chicken. I have two chickens, so I have two cans of beer. I have some Kansas City rub here. You can obviously use any type of rub you please. And we're going to put a little bit different twist on this than most people. We're going to marinate our chicken for an hour or two in some Italian dressing. This is just some leftover stuff I had in the refrigerator. And keep in mind too, the chicken, this particular chicken I bought on sale, 69 cents a pound. You can always buy chicken, put it in the freezer, and thaw it out and reuse it. So we'll get started here in just a second. Get this chicken prepped up, get it ready for the grill. Okay, what I'm going to marinate my chicken in is, I have a couple of these, they're turkey size oven bags. Now obviously you could probably use something else, but this is what I had in the house here. So I'm going to take one of these oven bags, I'm going to open it up, and I'm going to put both chickens in this bag here. So what I've done, I've already prepped my chicken. If your chicken's frozen, make sure it's defrosted. And I've washed these chickens. Inside the chicken, a lot of times, these are whole chickens, they'll come with the gizzards, the hearts, the liver, and all that type of stuff. Make sure you remove that from the cavity of the chicken, which would be right in here. This is the cavity of the chicken. Make sure you remove whatever's in here. Leave the chicken whole. Sometimes there's some excess fat in this area. I like to remove it. It reduces the chance of fire on my barbecue. So I'm going to throw these in the bag here. Both of my chickens, they've been washed and prepped out. Not much prep really. Clean the inside out, wash them up. Put them both in this bag, and I have probably about a half a bottle of a 16-ounce can of Italian, or I should say bottle of Italian dressing. And all I'm going to do is just pour it in here, pour it over these chickens, everything I got there. Kind of mix around. I'm going to tie a knot in this bag. And there's my chickens all marinating, ready to go. I'm going to put it in the fridge for a couple hours, and then we'll get it on the grill. Okay, we've came outside now, and we're going to get the barbecue ready here for the beer can chicken. I've got the Weber kettle here. We're going to use some Kingsford briquettes in the Weber kettle. And what we're going to do today is when we load the briquettes in, as you can see here, we loaded them on each side of the barbecue. And what that's going to do is that's going to give us some indirect heat. So what I'll do is I'll put some lighter fluid on them, get them fired up, get them hot, then we'll pull the chicken out of the fridge, put some rub on it, and get the chicken on the barbecue. Okay, we got our two chickens here. They were in the fridge, in the bag, marinating in the Italian dressing. Now I've got, I'm going to just liberally apply my my rub here to my chickens, and we'll just about be ready to go here. One of the things too is with this rub, we'll probably want to take the cavity of the chicken, put a little bit of the rub inside there in each one of these chicken cavities, and we'll flip them over, get some rub on this side, and I'll run inside, get a couple of beers, we'll prepare the chicken over there. Okay, we got us a couple of cans of beer here. It really doesn't matter what type of beer you use. This is what I drink, this is what we had in the house, so this is what we're using. We're not going to use the full can though. What we're going to do is we're going to get rid of some of this beer. Of course, we're not going to waste it. We'll pour it in a cup here. And actually I'm going to take out about, say, that much, a little less than half of each one of these cans. We don't want them full. And we'll put what we've poured off here to good use, definitely. Okay, now with that done, real simple. Gonna take the chicken, take the beer can. You can see this here, and the beer can is now inside of the chicken. It's a little bit difficult to see, but that chicken is standing up on that beer can right now. So let's try this again. Take a chicken, take the beer can, insert the beer can into the chicken without spilling the contents, and there we have chicken number 2, both standing up. So what we'll do is we'll get ready now, put it on the barbecue. As you can see, we've got the coals nice and hot. We've got them on what they call indirect heat. Got our homemade smoking devices in there, and I'm going to bring this chicken over and put them right on. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to face the breasts of the chicken towards each other, so they cook less, so they don't take most of this indirect heat. As you can see here, I've got both breasts facing each other. The legs and the thighs are facing the coals. I'm going to throw the lid on it, and we'll be ready to go. Give it about an hour and a half or so, and we'll come back and check on it. Okay, been about an hour and a half. Let's take a look at these beer can chickens here and see where we're at. Now, what do you think? I'd say we're pretty close to being done, or we are done. Okay, now one of the things that we need to do here with these beer can chickens is we don't want to get anybody sick. So I hate to sound like a foodie because I'm really not a foodie. I just like to eat. We're actually going to have to probe them with a thermometer. I mean, my mom's method or my method when I cook a turkey is you poke the leg, the juices run clear, it's done. However, let's just make sure. We're going to put this here into the thigh, and we want to see at least 160 or between 160 and 180, and we're good to go. Nobody's going to get sick, and I'm looking at about 170 approaching 180. We'll probe this bird here. That one's sitting right at that was a little more. That one's like about 190. So definitely these birds are done, and I can see the juice running out of this thigh there. It's nice and clear. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull them off the grill. We're going to let them rest for about 20 minutes, and they'll be ready to eat. Okay folks, here's the finished product. What we have here is we've got your beer can chicken. What I've done is I've quartered it up and into white meat and dark meat quarters. We've got some beans, and we've got some pasta salad that we prepared this morning. I mean, this is a fantastic meal. This is real simple, very traditional for the 4th of July. So with that, we'll send it off with a nice 4th of July celebration.